Namaste and crystal blessings to my earthly, celestial, and elemental soul tribe in this realm and beyond. Nikki's back for the midweek peak, and it's supposed to be peak, and we'll pick from this beautiful deck by Karen Kay and awesome artwork by Linda Olsen. Linda Olsen is a mermaid artist, so we will connect to this beautiful ocean energy today. And vitamin C, SEA, which I am so looking forward and missing back in at my equatorial homeland. So yes, connect to this beautiful, beautiful deck. And so wherever you are, I hope this messages from the mermaid will reach you well. Like I always said, if it's not now, whenever that it's supposed to reach you, it will reach you. Okay, it may not be connecting to you right now, but whenever it's needed, so it will be there in time. It's all about the timing and your energetic connection. It's all about energies. Energy in motion. Emotion, So, yeah. We'll pick one. A beautiful, short and sweet today. And we'll see what the mermaids, the mer beings, have messaged for us from the depth of the ocean. Okay, like Karen always says that if a card really flip and stuff like that, I try not to have flip cards, but I had 3 flip cards. So I have gratitude. I wanted to do 1 card, but now I have 3 cards. So gratitude, re-energize, and waiting. So let's read these beautiful cards. So card 1 is gratitude. It's a gratitude attitude, as I call that. We all need that in our life. If we want to multiply whatever we want, our intention, it starts with gratitude. From the smallest things. Very powerful indeed. And re-energize is our second card. It's a 3 card flipped together. And waiting. So waiting is the 3rd card. So it won't usually go as you plan, as you know how life is. So let's see, card for gratitude. So gratitude, develop an attitude of gratitude. Yeah, like I always say, it's my favorite, gratitude attitude. So the attitude of gratitude, and watch the world around you change for the better. Is your cup half empty or half full? How do you want to put it, So this mermaid has swum into your reading today to remind you to be grateful. She says it's easy to be grateful for the good things in life, but imagine if you could be also grateful for everything, knowing that the universe never makes a mistake. Okay, even all the downfalls, all that other lower energetic experience that we have gone through in our journeys, it is all a lesson, all our energies, If we can be grateful for that as our teachers, it's a game changer. Than just sitting down and being mournful of that, if we just turn it around as to look at it as a lesson Like those are teachers, people, things that have happened to us, the predicaments, all the knocks that we have gone through. If we look at that, we just change our scope and our attitude towards what we have gone through, from being victimhood to, as learning for growth. It changes immediately, right there and then, So contemplate this concept, even if you find it a little challenging. The act of being grateful is almost like a magic spell. Counting your blessings is another way of expressing gratitude. No matter what your situation, know there's always someone somewhere who has even more challenges than you yourself. So it might not make your current experience any easier to deal with, but yet it does help to put things into perspective. So if you find the thought of being grateful is difficult due to current state of mind, and as you know what is going through right now, for a lot of people, for a lot of folks out there, and it's not easy. I know that. I hear you. Like I said, it's a game changer. If you can see past that deception, all that inorganic frequencies, energies, the bandwidth, if you can tune in and tune the way you want it, see it as a lesson, as a teacher for your growth. Like I said, you're the creator of your reality, so it helps, to put it into perspective. So if you find the thought of, yes, because of, current state of mind, if it's difficult for you to be in the state of gratitude, then start each day counting your blessings. Like, usually for any motivational module that you go into or study or learn about manifestation, success, and bringing all this into your life, usually they teach you first gratitude. Count your blessings. Journal it down, write it down. 10 things that you can be gratitude about. 5 things that you can be, grateful about. Your gratitude, title gratitude. And 5 things you can be grateful. If you can't find 3 things, 2 things, 1 thing, write it down, because we all have something that we are grateful for. Like I said, it doesn't come, it's not usually like what we are taught, it's about materialism, more energy exchange, as in money and all that. No. Even if you have one best friend, you have one living being as a pet, or, from the animal kingdom, that keeps you company and gives you that unconditional love, that is something to be grateful for. If you can still see, you can still walk, you can still breathe the air. A lot of people are being deprived of now. It's something to be grateful for. So even if you can only find one thing, like I explained, if you can only find one thing to be grateful for each morning, this is a positive start. Just one thing. So once you start to notice your blessings, you'll find more appearing, and you can then express your gratitude sincerely. Moreover, when you focus on your blessings and attract more, counting them becomes totally easy, and you'll become even more grateful. It multiplies. Okay. Like energy flows where attention goes, whether it's your attention or intention. So the gratitude attitude is a wonderful practice to flow our energy with. So the perfect state of gratitude arises from not expecting anything from life. Often we can feel hard done by. Maybe you sometimes find yourself saying that life isn't fair, especially for a lot of people right now. Okay? Done unto them by force, inorganically, by design. So take back your power from those people who have done this to all of us as humanity. We are rising. We're going to take back our sovereignty, who truly we are, the divine beings. So this doesn't mean giving up. Far from it. So rather it means surrendering to life and fully entrusting the universe. Also universe, like I always said, Y-O-U, you, your universe, to provide whatever you need while accepting everything with humility and gratitude. Okay, this is the gratitude card. We all have something to be grateful for. And it's very important to be in the present moment now. Not the past, not the future. Now. It's always now. It's always been now. So that's gratitude. Let's see, card 2 is re-energize. So re-energize. Make time to re-energize. You may feel like you've been running on empty. Go get back on track and recharge your batteries. The best is to go back to Mama Nature. I know a lot of people cannot do that right now. Like I said, if you can, please, please, please connect to nature. The only way, the only way, the only healing, the only rejuvenation, as you can say right now, we all can tap into is nature. So when we give too much of ourselves, we can feel drained. Maybe this is how you or someone close are feeling now. This mermaid card says to be mindful of how you're spending your energy. Okay, the energy exchange that we are giving and receiving is very important, especially these times that we're living. Very, very important, and please be mindful. Who are you surrounding yourself with? What are you listening to? What are you looking at? And absorbing those energies, Be very, very extra mindful. Especially as we're going through this portal from the 12th of December towards the winter solstice, the grand conjunction on the 21st of December. The portals are expanding. Okay, it's very important where our intention goes. Very crucial times. So focus on yourself and do whatever makes you feel good so you can feel energized once again. So perhaps a swim or a paddle in the sea, a luxurious bath, or a pampered day at the spa is a tonic you need, which I know a lot of people can't do that right now. Even going out to nature could be something challenging. But always find that sacred space. Create your own sacred space, whatever that brings you back to love, back to that creative force, inward. Find that, create that. So there are many ways to re-energize, and you need to do this as soon as possible so you can get back to feeling like your vibrant and effervescent self once more. It's also a good idea to look at why you're feeling drained, because we know why we are all feeling drained right now, because we are being drained, energy loose by the system. Okay, this is all this reading, that we are doing now need to apply for what is going through right now in real time. This all for all of humanity. There's no exception. We're all in this together. So We have to find that point of energy, re-energizing ourselves, recalibration, reconstruction, you know. So it starts with us. So perhaps you're spending your time and energy where it's not being fully appreciated or respected. To work it out, go back over the day's events and notice how you feel as you remember what you did and who you spend time with. You know, sometimes we can know when we are around certain people or place, it can totally drain us. By the end of the day, we are totally jaded and exhausted and totally not ourselves, you know, agitated, irritated. It's very important. These are all energies. So when you feel like that, you know, like I said, it's good to have a journal, a little small notebook or just paper is all right. But if you can be consciously identifying, you know, why am I feeling this today? Where did I go? Who did I speak to? All that. Or even if you are alone like me, you know, having a solitary life, what triggered me? You know, did I remembered something? Did I go back to a memory, you know, that I needed healing? Why am I feeling this way? So write it down so we can know. We can go back and tap into that bandwidth, whether we need healing, whether we need to retract or avoid certain situation or people or places. So it's good to write it down. Otherwise, you know, it just dissipates from our mind, you know, from day-to-day basis. So if you've been feeling overly tired, you could also look at the food you're eating, making sure you're having a balanced, healthy diet. So this will also give you more energy. Your body will give you subtle and not so subtle signals about what you need to do to feel re-energized. Pay attention. Our body will tell us. If we are disconnected, we are not, you know, aligned, our body will tell us that. So when we spend time with people who drain our energy, this can also make us feel lackluster. So take notice of how you feel when you're around certain people. Do you feel energized or you feel drained? Okay, now for these times that we are going through, it's not only people. What are you listening to? That television, you know, what is it? What are you watching? What are you absorbing from it? Does it make you feel good by the end of the day? Oh, does it make you feel like, yes, I'm alive, let's have a party? Be very mindful. How do you feel? The moment you start your day and you start watching, you know, not only that television, you know, whether it's a radio or your internet screen time, you know, the hours that you spend, and then you write down. You can start it, you know, you can start from today. Tomorrow you wake up and see if you still feel, it could be the energies too, you know, with all the solar eclipse and the wandering stars and planetary, you know, cosmic energies can make you feel totally drained out even in the mornings. But yes, then as you start your day, you know, after breakfast or after meditation or whatever you do, how you start your day, write down. Today, okay, I'm not, you know, how do I feel today? Oh, I feel better than yesterday. But what did I do yesterday? Did I meet this person? Did I read certain things? Did I watch too much, you know, deception or fear being put out there that I have absorbed too much, you know? Be mindful and be conscious and be present because you're the only one that can change it. You're the game changer of your reality. So be very mindful, especially these times that we're living in. You know, it's not so much about people anymore. It's so much about what is being bombarded towards us through the media, and also, you know, with all this electromagnetic smog can also affect that because it's all frequencies, energies. Write down. We must identify the cause of this, okay? It just doesn't happen. Because if you've been meditating, doing a lot of inner work, healing, have a proper diet, more plant-based, because, yeah, it's just very high vibrational. And doing all this, lots of introspection and, going, and being present for someone out there, spreading out positivity, speaking your truth, standing your ground, doing all this, spending time with nature, in nature, with nature, symbiotically, connection, being grounded. And then if you still feel this way, then you can say it's energies, because there's a lot of things happening now, cosmically, or even earthbound. Mama Earth is awakening, so there's a lot of, your energy, her energy, and all the other external, even organic energies can affect you. But if you're not living in alignment of what your soul wants as mind, body, spirit, then you have to pay attention and write down. You have to really change it. If you can't change, it doesn't have to be a drastic change. Little changes, day after day, it's good, because it's all for the betterment, for your holistic existence, which is much needed. We need that, because as we increase with the energies around us, this avatar, this human avatar of us, need to also hold that. This vessel need to be aligned. Otherwise, it will be too much for it. If we're not taking care of this vessel, you can't be complaining. I need to go and see the doctors. I need to, munch on this amount of medication every day. Go back and see, why did you come to this point? Where did you slack? As always, why we are in certain dis-ease, because of the disconnection, misalignment of our mind, body, spirit. And finally, the soul is a rejection. It's like a warning. So pay attention what your body is telling you right now, and how you're feeling, your emotion, the energy in motion, everything. Write it down, little notes. Then you will know the cause from there. It's like a little puzzle, So that is to re-energize, which we really need that, to be raising our energetic grit, because nobody knows what's going to happen on the 21st. We can prepare for the best. It all starts from us. Only us. So, third card is waiting. That is the last card of the deck. So, waiting. Call on the qualities of patience while you're waiting for something to happen. Your ship is about to come in. This mermaid asks, what is that you're waiting for? Is it a person or a situation? If so, what action can you take while you wait? Perhaps you've made a wish and are waiting for it to manifest. It's important to take some form of action to meet that wish halfway, then rather than waiting and, now I know a lot of people, or most people, just want this whole thing to be over. You know what I'm talking about? This whole crown thing to be over so they can have a normal life. But we know we are getting there as our frequencies, are rising, and the awakening of the consciousness. We are getting there. Slowly but surely. I'm sure that is what your wishes are now. Things to go back to normal. If you want things to go back to normal, start with yourself. Start believing everything they're selling you out there. It is sad. It is totally heartbreaking, but it's not true. I keep saying, it's not true. Take your powers back as sovereign beings. So I know a lot of people are wishing that, even for Christmas. Now with all this Yule celebration, season's greetings, holiday, supposed to be joyful, times with loved ones. Even that is being limited, taken away from us. This is very historic time for humanity. So if you have that wish, if you want things to go back to normal, you have to wake up from this deception and see how you're going to deal with it. You want to manifest your world. It has to start with you, within, to see it without. Your inner world must change. So are you patiently waiting? Or are you getting excited? Is the feeling like waiting for a seasonal holiday when you'll exchange a gift or two? If this is the case, the suspense of waiting can be an enjoyable experience as it's filled with anticipation and excitement. And also a lot of us are waiting to see what's going to take place on the 21st, this grand conjunction, supposed to be a phenomenal day for our earth realm and us and every living being. And what's going to happen in 2021, the awaiting, the anticipation. It's all up to us. How do we want to see our world? Not what they are selling us on a silver platter. All those lies and deception and puppet show. Like I said, change it. Do not watch, do not listen. Do not absorb. It is very, very low vibrational. We can change this. Inward. Create your own inner world of how you want to see it. That's the projection. We are the creators. It's all energies. So perhaps you're waiting and yearning for a specific outcome. Yes, we all are. So be mindful of any projected expectation you may have about the object or subject of your desire. If you can turn waiting into being using mindfulness techniques, this can help to make the waiting more bearable, from waiting to being. So this card also says that your ship is about to come in. You have or are developing patience and you're about to reap the rewards. This message is enhanced when the patience or abundance cards also appear in the same spread. So perhaps you're simply waiting passively for your ship to come in without doing anything. Yes, some things can certainly be left to destiny. However, you also have the option of swimming out to meet the ship, if this feels like the right course of action. So maybe you think you've been waiting for too long. How long is too long? Read these questions again and again and notice how you feel. Remember, some things are definitely worth waiting for, but others aren't. Only you will know which applies here. Okay? So this can be an individual waiting, collective waiting, can apply however that it connects to you at this point of time. So yes, like I said, I wanted to choose one card, but 3 cards, beautiful messages that flipped out. So whether you connect to this beautiful gratitude or re-energize, or waiting, or all 3. I said, I hope it reaches you well. And I also hope you enjoyed this beautiful messages from the mer beings from this beautiful deck that I will do a flip through. There's a lot of walkthrough, flip through reviews of this gorgeous deck, yes, by Karen Kay and Linda Olsen. And I also will share the links for Karen Kay and Linda Olsen's artwork. You know, it's just mesmerizing. So yeah. So it's getting late here, and I still insisted on doing this video. So lots of love from me as always. Stay brave. May you be filled with courage always, and peace and unconditional love and abundance and healing wherever you are. Thank you for being with me today with a little midweek peek. Lots of love. Namaste, Lakesh.